So a few years ago, I made a series called Origins of Olympus, and today we're going to go through and I'm going to show you how much I made. Probably one of the most popular series on my channel of all time, and breaking down this sort of stuff, people seem to like it, so let's jump straight in. We're going to go top to bottom, episode 1, all the way down to episode 9. So I didn't end up finishing the series for a whole host of reasons, so we're just going to go through 1 through 9. Number 1, 28,000 views. Obviously, the first episode is typically the most popular, but overall, I'm pretty happy with how it performed. So let's jump in. The newest demigod, 28,000 views, 80 comments. Yeah, it's not bad, but that's what you're here for. Estimated revenue for this one, £56 since published. So 28,000 views, £56, and it's still getting views today. It's got 4 views in the last 48 hours, nothing in the last 60 minutes, and it's still getting views 4-5 years later. That's pretty mad. The views are pretty good. I mean, both are really good, but the revenue is insane, and the subscriber growth from this one episode alone is crazy. 656 subscribers from one video. This series was super popular, and I'll also be breaking down Origins of Olympus Season 3, My Hero Origins, Fairy Tail Origins, and a bunch of other series, including the Yu-Gi-Oh series. So if you want to, support that, watch that, see how much I made across all those series, subscribe. Hit the button. It's down there. Hit the button. Okay, so episode 1, obviously the biggest episode. Not bad view duration. People sort of skip through a lot of the story stuff. Okay, episode 2. It's my first episode where I met Richie. Not for the first time I met Richie, but in the series. 16,000 views. This was over 5 years ago. Time has flown. Okay, 16,000 views, 1.9k watch hours, £32.40 in revenue, and 3 views in the last 48 hours. So people are still watching it. This had a higher view duration as well, so obviously people were more engaged. I think the first episode, although it had a lot of views, because everyone else's episodes were like the same, they all had the same thing, it was all group stuff, people don't really watch multiples all that much. But this was like a unique story thing, so it's obviously going to do pretty well. 215 subscribers again, so that's like 800 subscribers just from 2 videos, which is crazy. If you get a good series, it can do well. But this one, £32.40. It's not bad. Episode 3, God of the Forge. This is where I believe I brought in my first unique weapon. I think 11,540 views at the moment. And we are looking at 867 watch hours. That's really good. £18.38 in revenue. So if we go to the revenue tab as well, this will give us a breakdown. So this is watch paid ads, how much the CPM was per the video, and the RPM was £1.59, which is typically the RPM is more accurate to how much you would earn per 1,000 views. And you can see the breakdown of how the ads were distributed as well. But this is all you care about. £18.38 for this one. And it was, I can't believe it was over 5 years ago. That is kind of like shocking to me. 5 years and 34 days for this one. Bit longer actually, because it's a few days out. Overall, 103,000 impressions. Oh, what did the first one get impressions wise? 351,000 impressions. That's insane. I have hidden powers. This is the third most viewed episode of the series, and it was episode 4. I don't know, make it make sense. But here we go. Almost 1,000 watch hours. And for monetization on YouTube, you only need 4,000 watch hours. So 4 of these videos would get you monetized. Pretty insane. And then you need 1,000 subscribers, I think it is. So with a few of these, you would get there. £24.86 for this one. 11,900 views. So very similar to this one, 11,500. There's only about 400 views in it. The difference is the watch time. So The longer the watch time, if you don't know, the more revenue you earn, because typically you see more ads as a viewer. So that's why that is that. For this one, £32.40. The watch time, 1.9k. This was close to 1,000, so the revenue is a bit higher. I Built a Forge was episode 5, and this is where I built my first underground base. I was really happy with how it turned out. And wait, what? £24.86. 8.5k views, 639.4. But the revenue, £27.25. Still getting views, look. It's the same 3 people who are rewatching the series, I think. It must be, yeah, it's playlist views. So they're just watching the series. That's pretty cool. If you are still enjoying Origins of Olympus, should we bring it back? That's not my call. I mean, maybe. Maybe I can make that call. 75 subscribers for this one. 27.25 in revenue. Why? Let's do a bit of digging. £3.20 RPM. So for every 1,000 views, it was £3.20. Whereas on the other one, and it's a high CPM as well. On this one, though, it was £2.9, £5.48. So for some reason, this one had a higher RPM and CPM. I'm not sure why. My first tool, I can't remember what the concept of this episode was, but we have 631 watch time hours, 7.8k views, and £19.57. At the end, we'll total all this up to give you a grand total of how much I made with Origins of Olympus. And we have 2 people watching, so maybe the third person hasn't made it to this episode just yet in the last 48 hours. It's weird that there's 3 people. There's 3 views on all of them. Are they doing like a rewatch party maybe? I'll have to look in the Origins fan Discord and see if they're like arranging something. 59 subscribers, 631 views, watch time hours, and 7.8k views. And then we had 2.49 RPM and 6.64. So a higher CPM, about the same RPM. Then we're moving on to the last 3 episodes, Meeting Brandine. This was the 5th most popular episode. People like Brandine as a character. And then there's David there as well. 10.7k views, 1.2k watch hours, and £22.06 revenue, and 72 subscribers for this one. And then there we go, here's the 2. They're still watching. I'm sure we'll make it all the way to the end and there'll be 2 views. £2 RPM, that's not bad, and a £5.95 CPM, but the watch time was longer. You can see the retention was actually really good for this one. So it made a decent amount of revenue. Okay. Finding my new companion. Second to last episode, the penultimate episode. 8,000 views, 635.9 watch time hours, 59 subscribers, and £16.26 in revenue. And if we look here, it's £2 RPM and 5.78 CPM. That's not bad. That's not bad. I mean, I'd be happy if every video got that. And then the last video, people seemingly didn't care about. No views. Wait, I didn't check. Is this one? 1 view. Okay, so they've made it to this one. They're probably not going to make it to this one. They'll skip this one. Poor Flame. Poor Flame. 4.1k views, 227 watch hours, 28 subscribers, and finally £7.72 of revenue. That's pretty... I mean, that's not bad. I'm happy with it. Probably the lowest RPM of them all, most likely, and £5.52 CPM, which is about average. But £7.72 in revenue. Not bad. So, overall, the entire series of Origins of Olympus. Here, drumroll please, I made, if we go into the analytics, we go to revenue, you see the last 28 days, we made 17p across all of these videos. But, the total lifetime is £224.54. £224.54. And you can see how that was broken down. You can see how much it's earned in the last 6 months. It was £3.65 from YouTube Premium and £220.89 from ads. And the highest view video, highest earning video is Demigod, Minecraft Origins, that first episode, obviously. That's not bad. £224.54 is the final total. Do you enjoy videos like this? Was this interesting to you? Would you like me to break more series down? If so, leave a comment, subscribe, like, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.